What the fuck? I can do this shit. Watch this.
Yo. You already know what the fuck is going on. It's your motherfucking favorite host, Gunnz, representing Talk of the Town, representing Mass Coalition. And we got another episode. You know, episodes always powered by Undeniable Sound and always sponsored by Long's Land and Undeniable Sound. I got my big brother, my co-host to the left of me.
What's poppin' world? It's your boy Mega Max.
We got a long-awaited motherfucking interview. Very long-awaited. Very, very long-awaited. My brother, Gunnz HAF. What's the word, my boy?
What's the word?
That nigga high right now.
You already know the
He
line.
got shit right now. He's on his like fifth one, y'all. No cap. Back to back.
Mr. HAF himself.
You know that. What's the word, Jay? Started 2023, fresh off your B-Day, fresh off a show a couple days ago. What's the word, man?
Hey, bro, just fucking trying to start the new year off right. You feel me? I've been fucking, I took a little break. You feel me? So definitely trying to start back right and get this shit right because I know niggas miss me. I miss the game too.
You ain't have no stage rest at all. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Nigga
That
got
show was crazy, bro. It was crazy. After the first song, I was like, this nigga's a fucking liar.
nigga said I took a hiatus.
Yeah, he was performing in another state or something.
That nigga was performing in his room. Bro, I'm telling you right now, that nigga didn't have no stage rest. That nigga came through with a whole new set I never heard. I'm just like, alright, nigga. I'm gonna surprise niggas and shit. Alright, that's how we gonna do it.
Bro, I got so much fucking music in the stash, bro. That's why, bro, this shit that I did, that's why I was telling you, nigga, bro, there's so much music that I didn't drop that I performed all last year that I did both y'all nigga shows that I never dropped. So I'm dropping it this year, you feel me? It was you feel me, everybody. If everybody know, you feel me, we don't get this out of the way. My mom's had passed, you know what I'm saying? And May 14th of this year, so you know what I'm saying? That's what had stopped everything. So I had to stop and, you feel me, deal with that. But New Year, birthday, you know what I'm saying? We starting off fresh. I know she wouldn't have wanted me to, you know what I'm saying, stumble in the road that I'm trying to go. So I had to pick that up.
Bro, my condolences, buddy.
Appreciate that, bro.
Definitely gotta give my condolences. It's definitely hard losing your mom, man.
Yeah, definitely.
So, definitely my condolences. But I need to light it. Y'all both over here smoking. Nigga got another blunt right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You told me like to bring your blunts. I got my blunts.
I got one. I appreciate it though, buddy. I definitely did tell him bring his blunts. No funny shit. So tell me, when did you start doing this whole music thing, bro? Because I know you've been at it for some time. I know you got a whole catalog. Like, when did you officially start this shit? That's a champagne. This campaign.
Like I want to say for like the last 15 years. I started making music because in 2007, my older brother had passed, and my older brother Marcus, he had fucking he was the rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I remember one day when I had got all his belongings and shit. The only thing I ever got from him was all his fitted hats. You know, back then niggas was crazy for the fitted hats. From all his fitted hats and a box full of his raps. I don't know, something took over after that day, bro. Ever since I seen them shit, bro, I was like, yeah, this is what it's gonna be.
You gotta get shaken.
So since then, you feel me, I made my first song talking with my homeboy Taquan. I used to play football with. You know what I'm saying? He had a studio right off on Glenwood. Probably like 12, I made my first song. You feel me? Matter of fact, honestly, whatchamacallit, we had a little group, YBR. I used to fuck with this nigga Maystar. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Maystar. Yeah. So you feel me?
Everybody.
But nah, yeah, bro. Back when we was like 12, you feel me, 13, we had a little group. You feel me, we started rapping. But after that, it was really just I had moms that got me a desktop, this MacBook desktop. That's when I really started recording myself and really like, all right, let me stop playing with this shit. Like I can really do this shit because I've been had rapping and going to shade boo, freestyling for niggas and da 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 da. So it's like you feel me, niggas always know I can rap. But it's like I never really was putting it on wax or shit like that. Back then you didn't know where to go. It wasn't like studios for you to go to, and especially at 13, I am a funny from studio.
And another question I want to ask about your beginning is, you have like a particular way that you rap. Other than, I know you mentioned your brother, anybody else around the area or even in that generation of hip hop that you was influenced by?
I really grew up on listening to the locks, like you know what I'm saying, JD Kid Styles, G, Jay-Z, fucking Dipset, Dwells, Cam, like that was my, I was like, you feel me, on my brother's either his birthday, his death day, either way, I played the Purple Haze album by Cameron, you know what I'm saying? Because that was the last album he had got for Christmas. That's the last thing I can really remember. Like, you feel me? I remember he got that album, we played that shit all day for Christmas. So, like, I listen to that shit every year. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, them niggas, and you feel me? I'm exactly just like you said, you can tell I'm a historian, bro. So I definitely listen to all types of hip hop, and it goes way back to, you feel me, Michael Jackson and all of that shit. But definitely, those was who I was listening to and who I grew up listening to.
Other than your influences, when I listen to your lyrics, you have like, I ain't gonna lie, it's not like anybody else's lyrics that's around the way. And no shade to nobody that's coming up in Massachusetts, but like you like to like kind of like tell stories, give insight, and at the same time you still got like a trendy sound to it. But like what is that like sound come from? And I'm not gonna lie, even like listening to versus when you talk versus when you make music, it sounds like you just like you yelling at people or you screaming to get a message across. What does that energy come from?
Honestly, bro, it goes really going back to my brother and finding this music shit to really be like therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I really just talk what I'm going through in life and try to put it out the best way possible that yeah, you feel me, that fit everybody's ear. But I really just be trying to send out a message about how I be living life and how shit can go on, and you know what I'm saying, how I push through it or how you can get through it, or you know what I'm saying, because there'd be a lot of that's what I grew up on. It was like I said, listening to the locks and niggas like that. They was pushing me to get through shit, and so that's the same message, and that's really where it comes from.
I love how you mentioned therapy as well too, because a lot of the time, especially when the beat drops a certain way, I know you're gonna start talking about some experience. You mentioned depression, PTSD,
Yeah,
a lot of stuff like that. Like it takes a lot for an artist to even like dive in deep to share that experience. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like very appreciative of even like listening to your music and you even sharing it, because like even being a black male, it's hard for us to even talk about depression or anxiety or stuff like that, because we always like hide that.
It's hard for us to talk lyrics.
Yeah. So like even hearing that in like your lyrics, that always like really like that really like dive deep for me. For you, like, is music one of those ways that you even deal with like anxiety or depression, or do you have other ways as for yourself how you deal with things like that?
I would definitely say music's probably like my go-to, my number one, definitely. Like I put on the beat, even if I ain't writing or rapping or whatever the case may be, just you feel me, just to let my thoughts roam. Whether I put it on wax or not, or you feel me, I put it out. There's songs that you feel me I'd have made with some shit that don't make it or don't make me never hit. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like there's songs that I talk about some deep shit, and it's just really that therapy aspect for me. You get what I'm saying? Because just like you say, that black men, we don't really have no way to talk or you feel me, get that shit off our chest. So that one way I found is music. As you can see, and as you say, that shit's working.
Already getting fucking spiritual and deep as fuck.
You already know I always gotta dive into the spiritual aspect.
Let the nigga finish a blunt first, then we can get into.
He's already 5 months in.
True.
So his mind's already tapped in.
Yeah.
We did.
Hey yo, I got a highlight for you, bro. Remember the verses that I did? You versus Papalino, bro.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. That shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire.
That shit was wild. He shouted to the jungle. Yo, that shit was crazy. When I tell you, bro was like rapping in bro's face, like I was like, yo, this shit's hot.
Like, what?
Wild, bro.
I ain't never, you feel me? That was an ill opportunity, you feel what I'm saying? And I ain't never did no shit like that. So it's like, you feel me? That was just me on some growing up watching battle rappers, and you feel me? Watching niggas and like, I'm come out like this and do this. And like, all right, hold on, I got some shit for this. And honestly, all of that music had already been recorded. It just was the simple, like I said, it was just a simple fact. Like, I'm like, oh, all right, I could play this song, and I could use this part and this one jabbing right here, and I could do this and da 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 da. So I just used that, and honestly, fucking hanging around my DJ, honestly, listening to fucking clashes and how they clash and DJs clash and how they strategically move. And so it's like I'll take a page out of their book. Like, oh, I would do this. Like, that's how, like, when I was talking on the mic and shit like that, I ain't never, hell no, I was like that from fucking with my bro and watching clashes and seeing niggas get on the mic and, oh, he's talking to this. Hold on. All right, I think I could do that.
That shit was crazy, definitely. He was crazy. I know he even dropped the winner to that. I don't think I'm ever going to drop the winner to that.
Honestly, bro, it was fire.
It was fire. Like, I think y'all both won. Like, that shit was just wild, bro. They were just bringing the comments like one song after the other. Like, they was going at it, bro. Like, it was dope. Definitely dope. You know what I mean? I got hot waters on the shit. Don't say nothing. Don't talk shit. Don't say nothing. Nah, how do you usually go about putting your sellers together? You know, different artists like going with the crowd. Different artists like going like they be like, "Fuck, I'm going with me." Like,
yeah.
How do you put your sellers together when you perform? Because when you put them shit, it's like back to back. Like that should be crazy. It's all about consistency with me.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you be consistently, you know what I mean? You put them shits together, and you came out with a different set list yesterday.
Yeah.
So a few days ago. Excuse me. So it's just like, how do you?
Honestly, I just depending on what y'all hit me with. Like, bro, I got enough music to do a 20, 30, 40 hour set, bro. Like, so y'all be like, oh, it's a 3-song set, and I'll be like, all right, you get them with this, and like I said, last song, I always try to leave y'all with some shit where I'm talking. I'm not just rapping and da 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 da. Like, nah, I'm actually gonna talk to you, you're gonna hear me, and you're gonna feel me. So it's like, it really just depends on that. So it's like, other than that, I'm just pulling songs that. That's what I said, bro. Watch. Wait, just 2023 is.
He got 15,000 notebooks in his closet, nigga. 4 songs.
I got
chilling.
My phone.
He got 2 phones full of songs, just chilling.
My phone.
But to even go back, right? I remember.
What that say?
This is a lot right there.
What that say?
You can't even say the number, nigga. I'm nosing.
Previous 7 days, previous 30 days.
Oh, this is goddamn.
Yeah, goddamn, nigga. You say what that said? What's
the number? What number that says?
That says 442. But yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. That's only in his phone. I would say show the camera, but shit. Well, I don't fucking show the camera. Fucking show the camera. Talk about hard work pays off, nigga. See?
Don't stop rapping, bro.
So, quick question about that. Now that you probably spent the whole last year, because you was in a hiatus,
yes, sir.
Just writing songs,
Mm-hmm.
and thinking, like, were you ever in, like, some type of, like, state of depression or in a mode where it was like, damn, like, I'm really not out there making music. I'm really not out there doing any shows.
I say he's gonna do that.
I know. Because it's I know.
He's gonna get followed with a short answer. Watch.
Nah, bro.
He's not done.
And me and bro got a report, so I already know he was gonna come with that. So it was like, but to answer your question, Hell yeah, bro. I don't feel right if I'm not making music, dropping music, not out touching the people. Like, it's kind of who I am. That's who I molded myself to be. And so it's like when I'm not dropping nothing or I ain't with videos and all that shit. Definitely, yeah. I be like, damn, what the fuck am I doing, bro? I know I can. Be being frank. I know I'm better than a lot of you niggas. So it's like I just be trying to like figure out the best way for me to show that and not feel like I'm wasting my time either. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, for the last 15 years I've been doing this shit. So it's like strategically now I'm trying to move. I'm not just trying to be like, all right, I'm doing this, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing this, and da 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 da. Like you feel me? Strategically, like, all right, we're gonna set this up. We're gonna set these shows up. We're gonna set these songs up. Like I said, I've been fucking making music for the last year now. I got 50 songs right now, ready to go. So it's like I'm just mapping that out to be the best way for me.
And also, I know you speaking about mapping things out. I know even before you took your hiatus, you was like rolling around with a team. And yo, big shout out to Looney G baby out there. Yo, because like I never learned, like I never learned about him until I met you. You know what I'm saying? And then when you guys had that click Trench Boys,
yeah,
and everything else, you know. So what's going on with that? Because I'm not even gonna lie, like when you guys started that shit was a beat. I was fully behind that, and I'm not gonna lie, and I gotta tell you this because like I was kind of disappointed that you guys kind of like took a standstill. I was like, I thought you guys was gonna come out like full throttle,
bro.
And then the break happened. Like, what was the dynamic with that? Like, was it the function of like everybody wasn't like rolling the same wave, or everybody was busy at moments, or what was going on with that?
What I can say for that is, I don't know. I think we kind of just all had different paths, definitely. You get what I'm saying? I think it was a good start. It was a good learning moment. You get what I'm saying? It was definitely a good learning moment. But I think we really just kind of had different views. So we kind of just parted ways. And we didn't want it to be like a public thing, or you get what I'm saying? We just kind of kept it under wraps. But it was definitely something that was, bro. I definitely was pushing for that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because that was something that I had, just like you said, we had mapped that shit out perfectly, and we kind of knew what it was gonna do, and so it was like.
Even the first song you guys had put out and everything else, that Hot Man remix, the Nelly remix, that shit was bananas.
Shit was crazy, bro.
You guys got crazy views, like first like 2-3 weeks, and all that. That song's going nuts.
It was like, I think it's at like 96,000 right now, or something like that.
That song was
definitely like
nice.
That's definitely a part of my journey. Go check out Trench Boys Hot in Here.
Oh man,
you know what I'm
one
saying?
of my favorites. So, you know why?
That's at 96,000 views right now. But just like I said, that shit was it was a learning moment. It was definitely a learning moment. We just decided to put that to the side and kind of focus on individual lives. You feel me? Everybody has their own shit that be going on. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like we was like, all right, niggas fucking with each other. Da, 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 da. It was more just some eternal shit that everybody was dealing with. But they kind of just stopped everything. But like I said, I ain't gonna keep going. That shit's not gonna stop me. So.
And I'm not gonna lie, even like Looney coming out of that as well too. Like
it's like you had a microphone for a second.
like even Looney coming out of it, like he's gained like a strong network.
Yeah.
Respectful brother. He got a good stage presence.
And that was
he's a good dude. Like that was actually a very good positive thing.
That
really came out of that as well too.
And that was the main objective of the Trench Boys. You get what I'm saying? The Trench Boys was the main objective of bringing everybody together, and you get what I'm saying? We all can network together. We all rap. We all nice. It's not like we can't. And just like a lot of people were saying, like it was kind of like some new age Wu-Tang shit. Where it was like, yo, bro, we'll get on the beat and just rap some shit, and niggas will be like, yo, it's back to back to back, and you'll be like, yo, who's this? like, hold on, who's this? Like, yo, who's this? Yo, oh, this is. And then it's like, oh, all right, Guns, yo, you went crazy. Da-da-da-da. Like, oh, but then you get what I'm saying? Now it's getting exposure for Looney and the other artists. So it's like, so it was definitely I said a good learning moment.
No, it's solid.
Can I? You done? You done with your?
Nah, I know him for so long. I got so much shit to
I know
ask.
I do.
I did an interview with him like three years ago. We did an interview. What the?
I don't know. Alright, so
Yeah,
And then we did the I don't know if it was Facebook and Instagram.
Oh yeah, we did.
I don't know if y'all realize by now, but I'm like the exciting high one. He's like the big brother history teaching.
He's gonna give you the
Yeah, he's gonna like you know me. I'm not gonna
suck.
do that. I'm gonna ask the you know the high nigga questions and shit like
Yeah, what you got?
out of your catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your 5 favorite songs that you like performing and your 5 favorite songs you like overall. Your best 5. And you can't say I like performing.
So when you see this is difficult because are we talking about songs that are out now? Or we talking because
No, we can do songs that's out now because you know.
alright, exactly. Songs that are out now. So honestly, number 1 low key. And you talking overall?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a long catalog.
Mm-hmm. As y'all just seen earlier.
That's a long catalog. Alright, this ain't in no order.
Making it easy on themselves.
I gotta go with Shooters.
Performing first, right? You talking about performing songs first?
Oh wait, hold on. Are we talking about performing?
Yeah, two
Alright, we talking
Ask the
performing.
bigger question, a 2-part question.
We going with performing first. Performing. Time.
Okay.
Off Street Nigga Journal Volume 2. Cause that's one of those that you come. That's Megan's favorite song. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them songs
That's
where,
like projects in general.
where you know what I'm saying? And like
Y'all blockheads. Swear, man.
I'm talking that shit, and it's like and that's why it's really just talking about depression and just the mind of all of us. You know what I'm saying? Where me personally dealing with depression, being a father, you know what I'm saying, being a husband, shit like that, where it's like I gotta deal with all of that and still move around and try to become standing tall and not show like I'm breaking. Hell, fuck yeah, bro. I'll be fucking breaking. I ain't gonna say anything about y'all.
We all do. Shit. Okay.
But it's like it's just really all about, you feel me, getting back on the track and knowing how to get back there and getting back on your job, because that's all the main objective. But we going with songs I like performing. Time, that's definitely probably number 1 though. That's my shit. Then I'm gonna go with damn, I might as well just go with the whole Street Nigga Journal Volume 2, honestly.
That was one might as well just say that.
Like the whole project it's 5 songs. Damn, why you do that to me, bro?
Let's do shit like that. It's the long man.
Hold on. There's so many songs.
That's the question you gotta make them think. You feel what I'm saying?
Whatever. Oh, definitely Time. And then we going with whatchamacallit, Voices in My Head. Voices in My Head featuring Looney G, baby. And that was just some shit where it was just like exactly what the song is. You feel me? Just explaining like how I be thinking like I'm not really the best at this shit because I'm not as consistent as I should be. You know what I'm saying? But I be trying to psyching myself out. But then there be other times where I'll be like, yo, I'm really nice with this shit. So it's like, that's really just the voices in my head where it be like a tug of war. So it's like, That's really what that song was about. And then you got definitely Hard Knock Life featuring Leon Lavish and Looney G Baby. He's on that too.
That's one of my favorites.
You get what I'm saying?
All of them shits is your favorites, bro.
It's my dog.
You
It's
sure?
my dog.
I'm just saying. Just seeing you was on stage. This nigga, you see the mic.
Yo, you know what I noticed? You know what I noticed too? Both y'all niggas fuck with me that much. That y'all niggas gonna be recording my set.
Hey, yo, you wanna know something so crazy? So, right, see what happened was,
What happened was.
we was definitely arguing over the microphone because he wanted to.
Now I'm talking about overall, bro. There's bad shows that we've done that it's crazy because I've noticed it. That y'all niggas be so in tune with my set. Y'all don't pull y'all phone out. And I fuck with that.
I think, I'm not even
I
gonna
fuck
hold.
with that.
I think the only time I recorded was the verses and the artist showcase, artist spotlight.
Yep.
No cap.
I recorded you last show though. Yeah, because the first song you dropped, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, niggas.
Yeah, I didn't even know the first one. I felt so disrespected. Because I was like, damn, nigga, he even let me know you had this type of
The
music?
nigga had the microphone in
Yeah.
one hand and his phone in the other.
Yeah, because I couldn't believe it.
I'm like, yo, bro,
Just dropping music.
he's over there amping you up and then recording at the same
New
time.
music.
Like, yo, no, that shit was crazy.
And then definitely, damn, bro, you know we gonna playtime. My fault.
Oh,
My fault. Playtime.
Yeah.
that beat to playtime.
Yo,
too.
they also said, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Playtime. So, you get what I'm saying? Like that shit was.
I guess
That was
I see
really
also on the
weird.
remix.
Yeah, bro. I throw you the beat. I got you.
Hey, yo, it's crazy. So, funny story about that song, right? You performed at the verses, nigga.
Definitely.
And when I say, remember I told you that there was a moment, the clip's gonna be in this video. There was a moment when bro was literally talking, like, Pat was right here. Guns right here. Like, nigga,
You wanna
nigga.
play? Okay, let's play.
Come on, let's play, nigga. What you talking about? I was like, yo, this nigga is not playing today. Like, no cap. That shit was
Yeah.
crazy, man. That song was definitely, that shit's a banger.
And then what is that for? What I give you 4?
What was that for? I think that was for, because you were giving explanations after.
I would think it was 4. And then I'm probably gonna go with Thug It Out. That was definitely one of my favorite songs that I had dropped last year, at the end of last year. That was like, you feel me? It's another one of them songs. Just nigga, we be trying to thug it out. We be having to thug that shit out. I know y'all niggas be going through the same shit I be going through. You get what I'm saying? So chasing this dream, trying to fucking be fucking parents, and this shit hard. So it's like we got to thug that shit out. People don't be realizing that shit sometimes. So I be making music like that to niggas as well.
Yo, shit.
I mean, that's one thing I see you do a lot too as well. It's like you always parade your family on social media and let people know about your family in music as well too, because especially in this age, when in this generation where like rappers trying to be rappers, you don't see that happen. People don't like champion their family a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing you do that, I mean, you would think that you over the age of 40 or something. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, but like that's
Right.
and especially in the black community, I ain't gonna front. You know what I mean, I ain't trying to sound like community activist or nothing like that, but like we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna actually, talking about the depression and anxiety, that's what's gonna beat that. When we see more of that visual and when we hear more of that, because that's what's gonna aid the kids that's growing up, you know what I'm saying, of how a family is actually supposed to be, how it's supposed to function. And obviously we don't always know what's going on inside of the house.
Yep.
But just the perception alone can make other people in like relationships seek help. Or be like, hey, you know what, this is a good representation.
Mm-hmm.
And this person makes good music and they sound trendy and they're informative. And you do that, you know? And my question to you, even given that, what do you want from your people? What do you want from your community when it comes to support and all that? Because there's a lot of times that we're always talking about what the artist should do.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we don't even know what the community should do. We don't know what the people that are supporting Boston local artists should do. Like if you can tell them like what would you want from the community? How would you want that support? You know what I'm saying? Because you are spreading that message.
Mm-hmm.
You are putting that time in. I mean, and And honestly, if somebody was telling you, do something gangster, you do something gangster. Do something informative, you could do something informative.
Yeah.
Do something that's mad trendy. I'm sure you can do that. But like, what would you want from the community? Like, what is real support to you?
So really, I just want, bro, I just want fathers to take care of their kids, man. That's it. Whichever way you gotta do that shit, bro. Whether it's with the mom, without the mom, however you gotta do that, co-parenting, either way, you get what I'm saying? You feel me? Don't miss out on that shit, bro. That shit's sacred. You get what I'm saying? And that shit definitely changed me for the better and who I am. And put me on the path that I'm going. You get what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like you said, I started out chasing this dream because of my brother, but you get what I'm saying? Now that I have kids and a family, like that's who I chase my dream for as well. You get what I'm saying? So I just try to display that message. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say nobody, but you don't see it as often. It's like you said. So I just try to put that out there as well because I never had that growing up. We never really had that growing up. Like, you feel me? The generation before us, our parents, they did what they could, but they wasn't the best. And you feel me? The generation before that as well. That, you feel me? It trickles down generational.
Lack of resources, lack of knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So once you start, and that really opened my eyes too. You feel me? Just being a parent and understanding what my parents went through. And so it was like there was a lot of shit that I had to understand being a parent and seeing my parents do what they had to do. And like, all right, you feel me? As a kid, you might be like, man, fuck this. But you feel me? Being a parent growing up, you realize like, oh, moms was pops. They was busting their ass trying to do what they can.
That's true.
You couldn't see it at the time, but being a parent now, you see it and you're like, oh, all right. Maybe I was tripping. Sometimes I was tripping. But you feel me? That's really that. Just really take care of your family. You get what I'm saying? And you don't gotta act. You just don't gotta always be gangster, bro. And you just be acting like you gotta be gangster 24/7. Yo, bro. Like, a family man first. Remember that.
I mean, that's real. And one thing I do, I salute you 2 times just for it. I mean, and I wish other people could like parade that same thing. And I'm not gonna lie, you took a strong statement starting 2023. I can't wait to see what the fuck you got.
Oh yeah.
Man. You know, and another question I have for you is, now that you're stepping into like the next year, and I know you've done a lot of stuff in the past. What are some mistakes you're trying to avoid stepping into this year? Like as an artist, just as an artist alone. Like, what are you trying to ignore? What are you trying to not do? So you know you're not repeating it. New year, new vision, new year.
Lack of consistency.
Lack of consistency.
I think that's the only thing that stops me. You know what I'm saying? Like, got my DJ Sin right here. He's watched me for the last, I could definitely say at least 10 years, rapping, out-rap damn near everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm not as consistent as I should be dealing with being a parent, other shit that I be having going on in my life and things like that. So it's like, of course you hit those hurdles and you get what I'm saying, but definitely this time around, this go around, I feel like I'm striving and I'm elevating to the point where it's like, all right, I think this is actually working right now. I think I got the plan that I need. I got the music that I need. I got, you feel me, the support that I need. We sitting here talking to town, Mega. Yo, stop playing. It's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good fucking year. So that's what I'm putting out there. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what we need. That's what I need. You get what I'm saying?
Already, I see you with a new adjustment. You like, you know, I don't know if all the time you always been like, always with a DJ, but like that's one thing you're gonna be having on your sets now, just like having your own DJ, kind of like
Oh no, yeah,
and stuff like that.
Definitely. And my boy was even on a hiatus himself. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, shit happens. So you gotta take care of that. And we put things back in motion. What goes back, so we back in motion. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see Mikey B outside with me. So that's definitely something that I learned as, you feel me, going into the game is just, you feel me, building a team. You gotta have a strong team. You gotta have a right team. You gotta have a DJ. You gotta try to have a videographer. Even if you don't got a single-handed videographer, somebody that you might really just rock with. That
Be on call.
exactly, you know what I'm saying. Like for instance, homie Triller's Bliss, he from most of the time he done shot most of my music videos. You know what I'm saying? So that's somebody that I built a business relationship that, you know what I'm saying, that we will rock like that. So it's like we gotta find people like that's willing to be on board and see your vision as well.
Let's go.
I'm niggas over there having brother time and shit. I'm just over there listening and
What up, gang?
taking
Hold on, I'm
everything in.
about to light my blunt.
Like, damn.
I was just letting it out. If you got anything, man, ask.
Nah, I was like, y'all did that. I was like, bro, you told me from the beginning, it's like, I got mad questions to ask me for this. So I was like, all right, do your thing, do your thing. Do funny shit. But there was something in the music industry that you want to change or that you could change. What would it be?
It's a good one, bro.
Uzi wrote the fuck out this book. Shout out my producer.
If there was something that I wanted to change in the music industry, what would it be?
This shit just smacked my eyeball.
I can't lie, I don't even got an answer for you.
Nah. You gotta think about it. You gotta think hard on that.
I like the game the way it is. I can't lie. I like the frequency. I like the consistency. I like the rawness. Like I feel like music now is so raw. So you get what I'm saying? Because you're getting it from direct consumer. You know what I'm saying? So I was explaining that shit to my pops the other day. Like, yo, like that's what makes the music industry definitely now today definitely different. Where it's like you can see it firsthand. Like it's not some shit that it's like, oh, niggas is talking about that shit, and you be like, oh, doing that shit. Doing that shit. But like, nah, niggas is actually in here showing you what they actually doing in their videos, whether it's Instagram, music videos, whatever. So it's like, even though niggas be wild, don't get me wrong, niggas be wilding, catching these RICO cases, niggas be bugging the fuck out. But as a man, like I be telling niggas a lot, as a man, I have to respect that. You coming out there and you standing 10 toes on what the fuck you be doing. I can't be mad at that. What position that puts you in at the end of the day,
That's on you.
You get what I'm saying? But like I said, as a man, I gotta respect that. But
one thing I gotta speak about this game, man, is I can fuck with that. But think of it like this. The perception of like needing security with these young generation is not even like a thing now. Because look how many people have been dying. When we're talking about artists, and me and Uzi be having like big conversations about this.
yeah,
But I always stand by this. I always think it's still a high number of artists that are known that end up just dying nowadays. And that's something that needs to be changed in the game of like the easy access of like how many people is actually dying in the hip hop.
nah, yeah, security.
Because people were still talking that same shit in the 90s,
Yep.
early 2000s. It was still reckless, but
Yep.
but they had security. There was better security.
But shit was happening back then too. But like and that's what I was gonna say. Like for security, like it's a toss in the air. You get what I'm saying? You gotta. That's a tricky subject. Another subject I was sitting there talking my pops about.
I
Like,
don't know, because most of these rappers, they get it. They're in dinner with their girl at a Waffle House, chicken a Waffle House with all their chains on, to the point that
Hey,
it's
I repeat it, PNB.
you can't.
it's unfair though.
Let's
I mean,
rewind a little bit. So
but
is that
if
what
we
you'll
don't-
change? Is that one thing that you'll change in the game?
That's the one big thing I would
All right,
change.
so cool. But
So
you
XXXTentacion, the
can't
names go on.
You
though.
can't
Come on,
say
bro.
you can't bring up the PNB
And these are
Rock
people that are
situation, though.
notable artists.
But you can't bring up the PNB Rock situation on.
Why
He was
why
just
can
out with
we-
his girl, nigga. Like that's just, like, bro. He was trying to be a
like,
normal
But why is
person.
there so much of an easy access for him to base that happened to him?
He didn't, okay, but my thing is you could have.
But that's not a problem for that to happen to him, though.
You could have worded it.
That's a problem.
It's definitely a problem.
That should be
It's
talked
definitely a
about.
problem.
That's what we're
It's a problem.
talking about. The problem of that should be changed.
But it was just
if we
worded
can't
wrong.
name the
But-
problem, then it will
but-
never be
It
changed.
But like
was
I said,
worded
with the
wrong.
security, it's like, yo, bro, it's a toss up in the air because you gotta trust that nigga with your life, bro. Like I was sitting there watching the G Herbo interview where he was talking about his security, Smoke. You know what I'm saying? And he was just telling him, he was like, yo, bro, I trust this nigga with my life. Like he be with my girl, he be with my son, he be with, like, you get what I'm saying? Like he know he know damn near my family better than me. Like, you get what I'm saying? He be with them, so I know that he's gonna put it on the line for them. You get what I'm saying? He's not gonna. There's some of these security guards that you paying for, bro. It's a job to them. They gotta go back home to their family at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of rappers, with us, we be having to worry about that shit too. So then we end up hiring our homies, but then our homie don't be fucking licensed and da 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 da. So it trickles down into shit like that. But it's like, yo, bro, at the end of the day, you gotta be able to trust that person with your fucking life, because that's what you paying your security for. Like I'm not paying you to like I said, everybody got a family to go back home to. But I'm paying you to be security. I'm paying you to risk your life for me. That's what you're securing me. That's the whole main objective.
And that's the thing. That's why you always have to deal with a professional. Why we have to deal with people that's from our hoods to basically try to protect us.
But like I said, there's a lot of professionals that
they're not. They gotta go back to their family
back
too.
home to their wife and their kids, bro. They gotta go back home to their wife and their kids, bro. There's some of that shit that they not gonna up the pole on, bro. There's just some shit that they not gonna be quick to trigger to be. Nah, there's some. But that's why a lot of niggas resort back to their homie, because they know they homie gonna see the bullshit and they gonna up it instantly. It's not gonna be a fucking question. So it's like, yo, bro, that's where niggas be like, yo, bro, we gotta try to figure this shit out, because that's why you gotta try to get your homie who, and hopefully, bro, don't got no felonies or none of that shit. You get what I'm saying? You gotta try to get that nigga get his license, bro. Like, yo, bro, listen, we outside and we roaming. Listen, we outside, but it's like you can't always put your trust in that. I mean, even myself, like, bro, I can't just put my trust in another man. You get what I'm saying? I got a family to go home to, bro. I gotta make sure that I make the right decision. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't never lacking neither. So it's like, but you gotta be able to have that structure though, because if you don't, there's definitely a lot of recklessness shit that can happen.
But you need to have that structure point if you have a lot of money coming in. You gotta seek a professional. So if you making professional money, get professional security.
So again,
stay alive.
So again, that's what you would change in the industry right now. Security, more security.
Yeah, more security for hip hop artists. Of course.
What would
they
you
reject that?
What would you change, also? I understand the security 100%, but like bro said, like you can't find as many artists, drill artists as there is. You're not gonna find
that many
people that's gonna willing to. You know what I mean? They're just gonna be with most of these drill artists. They're from hoods anyway.
I was telling my pops that shit. I was like, yo, listen, because he was the one arguing about security, professional security, just like you was. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you gotta be able to trust this nigga, just like you said. You gotta be able to, like I said, I gotta be able to trust this nigga with my girl. I gotta be able to trust this nigga with my kids. Niggas is crazy, bro. That's crazy.
But are you really willing? You really willing to take that risk of not having no professional help at all, and then leaving your kids, leaving your family, leaving people just open like that? Nah. At least if you have professional help, there's a barrier. At least there's a barrier.
But that's what you saying, get 24-hour armed security.
Hell yeah.
But
You
that's
said
what I'm saying.
25.
24-hour armed security.
Like what, nigga?
We're gonna have
Like,
to
yo, bro,
find.
like, I
That's what I'm
got
saying.
money.
We have
How
to
many people
find
you want to kill
somebody.
Drake,
somebody-
bro? Come on,
We're gonna have
bro.
to find some. Like,
Bro, there are people for that. That used to work Secret Service.
That's what I'm, like, literally, bro. This
Nah,
is
you-
companies.
And
we ignore that. If white people
That's
and
a good-
other
and-
people
and-
can do this,
Niggas buying
the
chains.
Jews can do this.
Nah,
Like,
you
nigga,
definitely
shit.
right. You definitely right.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the black community got it all twisted.
To lose it all on some dumb shit. And second of all, I'm not gonna sit there and if I got my bros with me, regardless if you a shooter or not, bro. Nah. If we in the club, my nigga, you turning up with me.
That's what I want you with your old niggas. I want you chilling with me. I want you to be cool with me too, bro. Lead up all the professionals to deal with bullet shots.
And I'm not
Deal
saying
with the
that
professionals. They can take bullets.
I'm not
We
saying that you
chilling.
shouldn't deal with
We
the
got paid
professional.
shooters.
I'm not saying you shouldn't
like
deal
it's
with a professional, but
right,
you should
yeah.
We
definitely
got
be able
paid
to
shooters.
trust that.
that's basically what we're saying.
It's
You have
some shit
to.
that
I'm
you
gonna
gotta.
run like
It's
the
some
president. We got
rapport
paid
shit.
shooters.
It's not some shit that you can just be able to be like, yeah, this my
Anywhere I go,
security,
anywhere I
yeah,
go,
he's
guess
straight,
what?
like
Oh,
he's
you
the
got guns with you?
like
Yeah.
nah, this
I'm
some
just
shit
saying, if you got
that
the
you
money
have
for
to-
But how do you
security.
like? I understand because
The
like,
money for
when you
good
first
security.
meet somebody, bro, off rip, would you be like, yeah, I'm a trust?
Nah.
Nah, that's my point. Like, would you?
Nah, but we talking about
would you-
professional help.
I get it,
This
but
is
you
what
You
talking
read a
about.
report.
I don't know if they're
and
professional, my
everything
nigga, until I
else,
see
and
them
you
being
see the
professional,
experience.
my nigga. I need
Bro,
at
'cause
least
your homie
2
could be-
months, nigga.
your
They need to be
homie-
on 90 days
your homie
probation,
could be
nigga.
professional
Word.
as long as he
Like
got his
this.
license. So what's the?
No, but your homie ain't
But I'm not
professional.
talking about.
None of our homies are
But I'm
professional,
not
bro.
talking
But
about
we
that,
trust
but I'm
them,
just-
though.
We
I'm
gotta
just
accept
giving
that. None of
I'm
our
just
homies
giving
are
it-
trust
I'm
them,
just giving
though.
an example. I'm just giving an
Yo,
example.
You already have a
No
connection with
matter
them,
whether
though.
a nigga is professional or
You
not,
think
you gotta be able to have that
rapport
rapport with somebody. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
'cause
bro?
he-
No matter what.
That's Drake, though. But you
I
gotta
would rather
understand, like,
professional security.
listen, bro.
But why?
I
But why?
Here's my
need to
point.
know
When you
that
first,
I-
no.
I
We can have this
protect
conversation.
I know that
Why?
a rapport
Why?
with like this.
Hold
We're gonna
on.
sit here.
Why is
We're
it
gonna
not
chop it up.
it's
It's not gonna.
security, bro?
It's
Hold
security,
on.
but it's my dog. It's not. I'm a risk it for him too.
At
There
first,
gotta be some shit that I'm gonna risk
You
it
think
for my
there's no
security
point?
guard too. If you're not willing to risk it for your security guard, I don't think that nigga's willing to risk it for
Sure,
you.
but I still want a CIA,
At the same time, I'm not
ex-CIA
about security
nigga.
on that.
So
wait.
he
My fault, my fault.
But
You just asked the crazy
Yeah,
question.
What makes Drake
you're
more
not gonna
important
put him
than
in that
us?
position,
But
bro.
So
but-
why can't we have
but
good
shit
security?
happens.
But at
Right?
first,
Shit happens.
listen, wait.
What makes
wait,
Drake
all
more
this
important
shit
than
that's
us?
been
Why can't you
happening,
have
shit
good
happens.
Why can't
Hold
you
on.
have security?
Wait. First, to answer your question, at first Drake didn't have no motherfucking security, bro. It was his people's. It was his people's, bro. Until the nigga got
Money.
It's always your people's. But
how long did that take for him to fucking have security,
your
man?
people's
But like this.
9 times out of 10, your people's do be fucking the situation.
No
up.
cap, man. That's what. That's.
And
like,
we're talking
you
about
gotta be able to
notable.
trust-
I'm just saying.
We're talking about
I'm saying
notable
security niggas be running on
artists.
niggas. No,
If you were a notable artist,
Say it again.
Security niggas be running on these niggas.
Bro, you have to be able to trust these niggas, bro. If you want to sit and tell me, oh yeah, you can have a security guard and not have to meet this nigga and there's no relationship prior to that shit, I'm not trusting this nigga. I don't know him. Yeah, he's on the 90-day probation, bro. Facts. You're not gonna trust nobody as soon as you meet the nigga, bro. I know
No,
for a
of
fact.
course you're gonna put him on a probation.
But that's what
that's what we're saying.
That's exactly what we're saying. It's not that we shouldn't that we shouldn't have professional security because everybody should. You get what I'm saying? But the simple fact is, professional security, and I'm not feel me giving your homie that, but like I'm saying, your professional security versus your homie, you have a rapport with your homie. You know your homie's gonna. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like you professional security. You meet this nigga, you like, I don't know if this nigga really gonna shoot that shit for me, bro. This nigga just showed me a picture of his wife and his kids, and he like, damn, I don't know if he really gonna. That's some shit that you're gonna have to build with. It's not that I'm saying that your professional security not gonna bust with you, but it's some shit that is like I say, it's gonna have to be a bond that I'm gonna have to go to toe to toe for my security as well. We gotta have that bond. If my security, me and my security don't got that bond, I'm not fucking with it.
I mean, there's two things though.
Thank you.
It's dealing with conflict resolution, right? And then dealing with the conflict.
Exactly.
No. But you gotta understand something, right? Because I'm licensed to carry. There's two different situations that you're in. There's conflict resolution, right?
Yep.
Meaning like that's after the situation, and then there's the pre-conflict resolution.
Yep.
Security is for pre-conflict resolution,
Yep.
meaning that before anything happens, they can scope out everything. That's what they're for. If anything happens in the middle of action, that's kind of up to you. Probably, yeah, you should be pulled up. Yeah, you should probably be with one of your homeboys. That's probably just your personal, There's nothing wrong with that. But having like an area, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're having a show, if you're going into the airport, if you're signing stuff, if you're a notable person, if you're going to go buy a motorcycle, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go buy a car, if you, like, yeah, I think you do need like people need professional stuff like that. Even if you go into a store, like, yo, the way that people are getting run up on is crazy.
To buy a car,
I mean,
you're gonna look stupid because I'm not going with cash. I'm gonna have a check.
A lot of niggas be doing shit like that too.
Yo, but rest in peace, XX Tentacion. What happened to him? He went to go buy a motorcycle.
Yeah, because he went to go style with his money too, though, bro.
He didn't have no security. He was with his
boy. No security, and he went to go style with his money.
Boy.
Rest in peace to X, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But it's shit like that niggas be gotta realizing too, bro. We can't just be doing shit like that, bro. We can't just be doing shit like that. That's what bring the wolves and niggas. They be, yo, you don't think niggas be watching niggas Instagram, Snapchats, and all of this shit? Like, oh, this nigga got, yeah, he got this, he got what, he got what, he be where, he be doing what, he be what. Hold on. So it's like, exactly, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, bro, niggas gotta tighten up. Niggas gotta tighten up. That's all it is. You gotta tighten up. You can't be doing shit like that. You ain't never.
But French had mad security out there. His security did get hit. But French didn't get hit. But that was the job. He's the ticket. He's the ticket. And that's the way it is, though. Nigga, that's the way. That's what they get paid for. But if he didn't have security, what? We would have having a different conversation.
Rob.
His security got hit. But that nigga Rod or whatever,
Listen, he had the feature.
whatever happened to him, he didn't have security and he got hit. Come on, he didn't have security and he got hit, nigga.
Security was dead.
Come on, bro.
Because
But yeah, nobody was protecting him, bro. He was with his boys. He was with 20 of his niggas, bro.
Because French's security is protecting French and not
Niggas trying
protecting
to go
all of
back
these
home to
other
their
niggas.
families, bro.
And this is what I'm saying. He's not protecting all of these other niggas.
I don't know who that is. Honestly,
Leave it up to a professional, nigga.
Unquestionable because of the security. You can't even go up to them and cause
You gotta have a strong team.
I'm
though.
just
You
saying,
definitely
yo,
gotta have a strong team.
You have people like DJ Academics been talking shit about mad people, but yo, I went to a complex. This thing was like 27 people. Everybody's fuck you Academics, all that. Imagine him being one person. He would have got shit stomped. Crazy.
That's why you don't go outside.
But still. But still though, let you know. But
big ass niggas.
I mean, that's Floyd. Like, these are all niggas I got, like...
No, but we're talking about notable. We didn't say nobody under. We're saying notable.
Well, definitely. Notable, you outside and you running around, you in these clubs, you doing venues, and you did it. You should definitely have security, you get what I'm saying? Because, hell yeah. You go, definitely. But, like, I was just stating the fact of, at some point, you're definitely going to have to trust that security.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That is true. That's definitely true.
I mean, shit, so you pay.
You
paying them, but
You have to build that trust.
yeah, that trust a little bit more, worth more than that bread.
Penny, nigga. Exactly. Trust, automatic trust. I'm paying for you better do your job. I think that's what I'm paying you for.
I don't know.
And then when it's we done seen situations. So what you saying to the niggas that be running off? We done seen situations with security run off on a nigga when some shit happens. So what happens?
I think this. If we really check statistics, there's more of niggas.
Nah, what happens?
That's running off more than security guards. That's running off for people,
so what happens?
I don't know, bro. We can check out statistics and all that. I don't see more videos of security guards just running away from stars.
When y'all get back to the spot, what's the conversation like?
I was looking for you boys.
Hey, yo.
What's the conversation like?
I've never been in that situation.
What's the conversation like?
No, but it's rolling.
Yo, where you go? Yo, what happened? You ran?
Looking for you, boss.
What happened?
No, but these are the two choices that you have, though. Is that you rather have professional help, or you rather be with niggas that's gonna be high and drunk as you, while you are a professional and you're being a notable star.
See, but that's another thing.
That's the thing. You're gonna trust your boys for that shit,
Don't give
bro.
niggas no motherfucking money.
I'm not trusting nobody that's getting drunk and high as me, bro.
Definitely a difference. Yeah, definitely.
You can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
President.
But everybody ain't like that, and a lot of niggas, you feel me? Your homies be understanding the assignment. You get what I'm saying? Yo, bro, nah, we ain't. We talked about this even before we stepped into the club. Yeah,
of course.
Yo, da. Nah, we
you run down on me as a rapper, man. What are you running down for? You're not getting no cash. Everything's on this here black card. These cards right here are loaded.
Never keep cash.
I don't get any cash for
That
it.
results that ends a lot of problems. And that's what I be talking about. That's what we were saying about tightening up. You gotta tighten up, bro. And I be understanding that should be cool. Niggas be having the money phone and when I get my bread, I'm gonna do that shit too. I ain't acting like I ain't gonna do that shit. But at some point, you do what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be on some shit where like, nigga, I'm going to buy a fucking motorcycle with $80,000. What am I doing?
Hey, yo. We just went on like a crazy ass rant about this. Y'all know that, right? No cap. Crazy ass rant. That shit is hilarious. No funny
You
shit.
looked more,
Niggas
you looked super uncomfortable having the
That was
conversation.
good.
I was part of the conversation. What the fuck is you talking about? Hey, yo. Fuck all that, though. What's coming for 2023?
2023. Definitely dropping Dorchester Baby too. Definitely dropping Dorchester Baby too. Probably definitely more close to like spring. You know what I'm saying? Closer to the summer, but I think I got some shit for y'all for the summer too. But I'm working on some shit. I don't know if the cards play right. Might drop another street nigga journal before all of this.
For the next one, how many songs we gonna get? Is it gonna be EP, album, mixtape? What's up?
I really think I wanna do it as an album because I think it's still gonna be an installment because like I said, street nigga journal is just some shit that I like to do to get shit off my chest. It's really just some shit that, you feel me, I'm not gonna say on any other song. If you wanna hear some deep raw shit, or listen to any Street Nigga Journal Volume 1, Volume 2, you're gonna get in that bag. But for this one, I definitely want to make it a statement. Definitely just for the simple fact of I've been doing this for a while now. I think I deserve my flowers. I think I'm gonna give everybody the music that everybody's been hoping for and waiting for. So,
you've been waiting for a long ass time. Like,
bro, I like
when nigga take a, you're like,
like just like I said, like COVID, all of this shit, the trench boys, and it was just a whole bunch of shit that I had to step back and just like, all right, yeah, what am I doing? I just feel like I'm doing a whole bunch of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I gotta reevaluate this shit and really just. I already had the honestly, I ain't gonna capture you. It's the same layout that I had for the Trench Boys. It's the same shit, but it's just I had to make that music again and get back in that mode. And like I said, shit been happening in life, so that shit bring me up, down. I don't want to go to the studio. I don't want to fucking write. I have writer's block. Shit happens, bro. But definitely fucking this year. I'm gonna be the most consistent that y'all seen.
We're gonna be on you about that. You can tell us about like you can tell us a single that's coming out?
I forgot to bring my laptop. I was gonna play y'all some all that unreleased shit. Honestly.
No.
Hold on, I see this speaker. We can play that too. If that speaker ain't
No, I
good.
was just about to ask you. You got a single coming out soon before the album?
Definitely. I'm about to drop that trailer I dropped for Angels and Demons freestyle. I'm about to drop that. That's just
the first single?
Yeah, that's definitely the first single. That's just some shit that, like you said, I feel like it catches everybody's attention. Especially with the video, you get what I'm saying, you being with my family. It's just some shit that I'm trying to catch too. Like if you really watch my videos, I put them in there sometimes, but it's not like something like what I did with this one. You get what I'm saying? So it's definitely something that I'm trying to do more of. But Angels and Demons freestyle is definitely gonna be the first single of the year. And then that first song, PSA, that's gonna be the next one. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Performing that shit at the show, man.
It's that bounce, it's that raw, it's what everybody wants from me. It's
a PSA.
Exactly. I'm back. I'm back.
Hey, man. Definitely appreciate you coming on the motherfucking show. Damn, we been chatting for a whole fucking hour.
I appreciate you.
That's
having me,
crazy.
bro.
It's them blunts, bro. Every time we smoke multiple blunts, that should just be going. That should just be going. I'm high as shit. I'm not gonna know, but I definitely appreciate you, bro. Let me know where to find you at.
You can find me at all social media, all platforms at Gunnz HAF, Gunnz HAF. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got the Angels and Demons freestyle coming, Dorchester Baby 2 coming this year. I'm just working. I'm really just focused on dropping in music right now. Just like I said, the projects will come later, and I kind of got those stashed away. But I'm really just focused on putting out music and letting the people hear me again.
That's what's up.
Shit. You already know, man. This has been another motherfucking episode with your motherfucking favorite host, my brother to the left of me, Mega Magic. And what can I say, man? We starting 2020 all right. It's lit. We hot. We gone.
I fuck with these niggas,
Another
bro.
episode.
No
You gone.
bullshit.
Stop. You trying to smack me, nigga? Fucking big headed ass.
No.
Every episode.
Yeah, well, in fact.